Hello everyone! So, what was Heimdall's plan to persuade the chief of the giants, Thrym, to return the mighty hammer Mjolnir? Heimdall suggested that Thor himself should disguise himself as Freya, put on a wedding dress, and go to Jotunheim to get the hammer back. Thor was of course against the plan. He said that all the gods will call him a sissy if he puts on a wedding dress. Luckily, the cunning Loki was there to persuade him. Loki said that if Thor doesn't do it, the giants will attack and then they will call Asgard their home. Now that Thor had no other option, he agreed to Heimdall's plan. So, they dressed up Thor in a beautiful wedding gown. They covered his face with a nice thick veil. They put the necklace Brisingamen around his neck, and they hung keys from his belt. Now, keys hanging from the belts were a very female thing in the Viking Age, because they were, well, useful for work around the grounds. Loki told Thor that he will also disguise himself as his female maid, and he will accompany him. Now, they both took Thor's chariot, pulled by two goats, and rode it to Jotunheim. When Thrym saw them arriving, he threw a big wedding feast. And the first thing Thor did was almost give his disguise away. When the food came to the tables, Thor immediately ate all the delicacies reserved for women. And he also ate 8 salmon. And he also ate a full ox. And he, on top of it, drank 3 kegs of meat. Now, Thrym was a bit suspicious. I mean, how could the beautiful goddess Freya eat and drink so much? Luckily, the cunning Loki had an answer for him. He said that Freya, who was Thor in disguise, couldn't eat anything for 8 nights before because she was so excited to get to Jotunheim for her wedding. Thrym was satisfied with this answer, and he proceeded to kiss his new bride. He lifted up the veil, somehow missing the huge red beard of Thor, and he was startled by the fiery eyes of his bride that were piercing at him. Now, Loki had an answer for that too. He said that Freya couldn't sleep for 8 nights before because she was so anxious to meet her future husband. Thrym was satisfied with that answer too, and he commanded some giants to get the mighty hammer Mjolnir so that he could bless his bride with the hammer. And they placed the hammer on Freya's legs. But Freya was not Freya. Freya was Thor. And he laughed when he got the hammer back. He grabbed it, and the first thing he did was kill Thrym immediately. And the next thing he did, Thor killed all the other giants also. And so, Thor got his hammer back. See you next time.